Good morning, Anna. Can you please work through, this will need to be done for each of the different campaigns in both of the Infusionsoft accounts. So the account for BX, so when you're in here, you've got the two accounts, BX and TB992, so both of those. If you can go in and update. So the booking, what we want to do is update for the people booking in through these landing pages. So what happens is, this is the booking form for people booking people into launch events. So you want to make sure this is updated. So there's two parts to this equation. So what we need to do is, first of all, we need to go into each of the campaigns and we're going to be pushing people into here. Because currently what's happening is, when they book in through those forms, they're coming in through here and registering through here, but it's like they're actually a member, not a guest. We want to push them into the guest sequence. So move this up to here, drag in a tag, and that tag will be guests booked for launch event, and then we will be joining that directly with there. So now we're going to go guests booked for launch event at East Tamaki. So add that. We'll choose the category. It'll be down in, okay, some of these categories aren't here yet because this is the new one for New Zealand. So we're going to add a category. For the guests, so guest booked for launch event at East Tamaki, and we'll save that. And so that means that now in the other part of the campaign, in here, so East Tamaki, here we will put guest booked for launch event at East Tamaki, and done, and save that. So that updates that there. And then back in here, what we want to do is we just want to update this slightly. So anywhere where this says visitor, can we please change that to guest? And then that's fine. It's going to push them into dynamic sync up here. However, we need to update that person because they're being booked in for a complimentary meeting through that landing page. What we want to do is we want to push them into another sequence which marks them as a complimentary ticket. So we'll use both these again. We'll drag them over here. Actually, won't use that one. Just use this one. Same tag. So make it nice and easy. And then we'll grab one of these. So update to, so what we want to do is just update sometimes they get that funny text there, so we just clean it up. And so this is updated tickets to paid. What we want to do is we want to update the ticket to complimentary. So we will grab that and we'll drag it over here as a copy. And so might as well line those up, drag that to there, update to complimentary. Okay, so now in here, we need to work our way through all of these events here. So all this should still be correct. So that's save because it's from the same events. That's fine, save. Now this one will change. So instead of being auto paid, we're going to mark this as free. So that'll mark their ticket to free in dynamic sync. So the team know that they've been comped to that ticket. Update Infusionsoft fields. So this is all the same as well. So just mark that. Always double check that it's the same event date. So we've got that there. And meeting reminder sequence East Tamaki ticket paid. So save. Done. Done. Okay, so now we have all of that done. So that can be published now for this one here. And so that will update the booking campaign for here. And so that's all updated now as well. Now the other thing that we want to make sure we do is update in the specific event for that one there, that we make sure we update that. Now in the other ones on these forms, they could be in several places. So what we need to do is a couple of things. One, we need to remove all the old tags because we don't want any of these tags being applied. We only want that one tag, that new tag we just created, being applied in this sequence. All the other ones will get they'll have those removed because they're going to the wrong places now. So delete all the old tags, add that new tag that we just created in East Tamaki in there. And so then you need to work through in Infusionsoft when you go to campaigns. Work your way through each of the different events in the system. So if you've got BX booking, should pick them all up. There's 99 there to do. You won't need to worry about the New Zealand ones in there because they're in this New Zealand form. So in the BX that we're currently in BX, New Zealand is not active anymore, and I'll probably go through and delete those for you. In the TB one, you will need to go through and update those, so make sure you do that. So then, once you've done those, make sure that you then go into each of the guest ones. So you've got the launch locations, the member booking guests campaign gift vouchers, and that's great. So yeah, the launch locations, which I've showed you. So it's launch locations, this one here. And this one is invite a friend for free. So that one is actually different to this one. So keeping in mind that they're booking form for, so launch locations. This is launch locations. So that should be, yep, that's fine. So launch locations, so push them in. So all the same. So work your way through each of these forms and make sure you update the tags in those forms. And then that's the same one again. And then members booking guests, this one here as well. These ones here. And so that's in the BX account and then in the TB account. So TB, this one is just that one complimentary booking one that needs to be done. And it's quite easy because it's just New Zealand, and then it's updating each of the New Zealand ones in the New Zealand account, and then the other account, the BX account, the CW account, that is going to be all of the other Australian locations. Hope that makes sense. If you can work your way through that, that'd be fantastic. Thank you.